morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, the last week of our trip, and we found this roadside pull-in, and the sound that you're hearing was our hypnotic sound of last night. Oh yeah, it was beautiful, peaceful, on the side of a river. Yes, we're on the side of the road. We're about 30 minutes short of Toke, and it was a restful night. We got in around, well, camp setup done by 10 p.m. and yeah, just making a cup of tea, and then we'll move on to Toke, probably have breakfast in Toke, and then we're going to push then some sightseeing to do today, but we're on our way to Whitehorse. Going to return to Canada. Should be fun. And so yeah, it was. We saw a couple of big pull-ins, wide open, and then at the last minute I had to brake hard, and just over my shoulder there, we only nearly just made the corner. So yeah, right at the very top there, we did come down to find this wonderful spot. It was good. We've been bear aware the whole time we've been on the road, and the only bears we've seen or heard or seen traces of have been as we've been driving. So I saw one bear yesterday and 5 moose. I think it was 3 or 5 moose yesterday. Lots of moose, actually. I've blown my mind on moose because I haven't really seen many moose, and now seen lots of moose. Caribou would be the big thing that we'd like to see, and I haven't seen any caribou. And a fitting little campsite it was next to the little Toke River. Good morning, everybody.
It is August the 6th, 9:42, 13 degrees. We are heading into Toke.
It's an roundabout trip. We have come full circle in Alaska for our trip, and we are heading back. We are about 8 miles from Toke. We are actually going to spend some time in Toke, an hour or so, not much, and we are going to do some of the sightseeing that we didn't do when we went up, because we just fueled up and got going. It is a rainy day today, which is fine.
Our first day of rain since day 1 we left.
Incorrect. I have to correct.
Sorry, I lied.
We had a downpour at Liard Hot Springs, thunder and lightning. It was awesome. And we've had driving rain when we've been driving, that is.
For 5-10 minutes here and there.
But we've not had any rain. Denali had a bit of rain when we were making dinner, but that was it. When it came out, we were dry, it stopped, but it came and went. And this is going to be the same thing. This one could be in for a couple of hours, we're not sure, but that's okay. It's time to clean the windshield with the bugs. But Toke is our destination this morning, and then from there we are going to cross back into Canada, and our sort of arrival point for tonight is going to be Whitehorse. And yeah, we're going to see. In fact, hold on, here we go. There is a sign. There is Toke. So that's our day today, and yeah, maybe we'll try out Bella's new present that we got her. We bought her a what?
Bright orange, high-vis orange raincoat.
By?
Roughwear.
Which is very similar to this cup that's behind my right shoulder here. That's a treat bag, which we converted.
Her harness is also from Roughwear, as well as her saddlebags that do attach to her harness. And great product, very durable. She is, when she wears her saddlebags, she knows she's going on a long hike. So with Bella, with being a Springer Spaniel, she's in the river, she's in the creeks, she's up the mountains, under logs, she's everywhere. It's gone. I'm surprised it has not ripped. That's
well, no, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. Sorry, correct me.
The brand has been.
The brand is so durable. Yes, it's expensive, but you pay for what you get, whether it be your stuff for your pets or for yourself, the quality is outstanding on Roughwear.
Just an advisory here. We are not supported or sponsored by Roughwear. This is our own impressions and our own information that we are giving out to you. We just have attached ourselves to this brand. There are some stuff that we wouldn't buy. It doesn't work for us in our application. But the stuff we have purchased has worked amazingly.
And we have bought other raincoats and other things for Bella. We've used them. They've worn out. We've had their products that last for Bella. It lasts longer.
So, Toke, and then Whitehorse. There we go, full circle.
In 600 meters, turn right onto Alaska Highway and then your destination is ahead.
I think Bear Paw's there, I think, on your left. Or straight ahead, then on your left, I think. Or that's one of them. Yeah, that's one of them.
Is town, which way's town? That way, I think, to the right. Oh, the burn paw there.
Okay,
That's where I'm going.
yeah. And then I think this is the other one. And that's it, really, besides the odd little one. And a little camp spot there. We might have to stay in car, Bella. Put windows down. You can't come in, hon. Get Bella up.
So we are at Burnt Paw Toke, and not too impressed with the paint job on the camo truck, but these are old Dodge Power Wagon trucks. One's for sale and sold, and one's for sale. Pretty cool stuff. Looks like they have a food hide from the old days, and this is now a sort of cabin center. And apparently there are huskies here, but Sandra didn't see any. Probably a good place to see the northern lights around here.
Sorry.
I can see them.
That's cool.
Where are they? Two planes together somewhere. Where are they? There they are.
Up in the sky.
I know that, but I can't see through the windshield. Where are they?
Up more.
I can't see the damn things. Right there, anyway. Oh, it's flying side by side. I wonder if that was Wascally Paul Wagaisi, the Wascally Wabbit.
Is it red?
No, I'm just joking. Well, we are coming towards the border. We think. We're not sure. Because it said 20 back there. We're entering the Yukon for the second time. So we're coming back. It's pretty cool. We believe that the border crossing for Canada is actually 20 miles away. So
Beaver Creek Highway.
we're back back to kilometers an hour. Hey, that was just one of those Jeep Commanders, are they called?
Oh yeah, was that? I wasn't sure. And
Pickup truck Jeep.
Oh, cool. You stayed there. Look, 90 kilometers now. You're figuring all that out.
I think we're in no man's land.
We're in between here and there. The road we've just been on,
It was a disaster.
I don't know what was worse, the Dempster or this.
There you go. Canada Customs, 27 kilometers.
We thought we're almost there. We're being real. We're only on the road for an hour at one point, and it feels like we've never covered anything because of the washboard, the dips,
frost heaves.
and the frost heaves. Oh my God.
Crazy.
It was like every 5 minutes, bump, hill, gravel, paved. I don't know what was worse. I think this one is worse than Dempster.
So we are approaching the Canadian border.
Bella, up, please. I need you up.
I'll have to turn the video off in a minute, but there we go. We've been in the Yukon for 27k, and we're now entering the border crossing. And then I think we're going to go to Buckshot Betty's. Apparently it's coffee and pastries. Good morning, everybody. We're in Whitehorse and we came up with a small problem. I'm going to bring Chandra in right here. I noticed last night that this had come up and was separated and it had dropped down a gap, and I was like, what the heck? So this gap right here, and if you look down the side here you can see this gap here. Now if I do this, you can see the frame, and if you go down to the bottom here, the body has come separated from the frame. We've looked underneath and it looks like the body is bonded to the frame. So now I'm going to put I know what I got to do to fix it. I got to put 4 angle brackets on underneath, but I don't want to drill them to the frame. We've just met somebody in Tim Hortons who's got a welder, and we're going to go and hopefully try and borrow his welder. I'm going to weld 4 brackets on, drill 4 holes, and put 4 big bolts with fair-sized washers on there to cinch the body of the trailer back down to the frame of the trailer, just to make it secure. This has happened purely because of the frost heaves. That's what we think, because it wasn't there a couple of days ago. So that's our project for today, is try and fix the trailer.
I'm a hobby photographer, so if you need a tripod, I got it.
Oh, yeah, we got that. should be good to go.
There's Andy repairing the trailer. He's got a boo-boo in it.
So these are the fix for the camper wobbling on the frame.
Broken.
We went to Ajax Building Supplies, and they cut these 2" by 2" brackets, and they drilled the hole in there because we don't have that technology on the road. And a gentleman that I'm going to introduce as Jeff, but I'm not going to show his face, he is loaning us his driveway and a welder so we can weld these to the frame. Now, without Ajax and Jeff's help, we would be potentially stranded
In the middle of nowhere.
between the Canadian Air Force's search and rescue helicopter Griffin there. We would be stuck in the middle of nowhere with the potential of this box separated from the chassis. So we are welding these on and then bolting the frame to the chassis, so sorry, the body of the trailer to the chassis. This is a good fit. I'm not sure what has happened to the video footage, but we have lost some. I want to really say a big thank you to Jeff, this is not his real name, for giving us the assistance that we required to help fix Oasis 1. Now, in return, Jeff got around Oasis to figure out how to build and what to do the trailer that he has in mind. So Jeff, thank you very much for helping us out in a moment of need. It was very much appreciated. Another surprise from Jeff was in the shape of this coin. This is the front side with the state troopers and the back side with the RCMP. It is the longest shoot competition since 1960 between these two police factions. What a coin and what a gift. Thank you very much. So we left Whitehorse and we carried on down the road. We made it as far as Taslin, and that is where we stopped for the night. We woke up in the morning to have a nice quick breakfast, but also a well-deserved shower. We carried on then, heading down towards British Columbia.